So 3 weeks ago, I gave my buddy Francois a call and I asked him, hey, let's go to Ireland. Let's go shoot a movie. Does that interest you? You want to come and try and do that? For sure, the answer was yes.
And 2 exits in the back of the cabin.
Final boarding call was ship plate 279.
Cheers.
We land in Dublin, late for everything. The Guinness storehouse was waiting for us, but luckily they waited long enough for us. We were like 3 or 4 hours late. We get into the Guinness storehouse and they give us our own private tour. Bring us all the way through, explain to us the history, had great guides, and what a pint of beer there.
I see my redhead, mask bed, tear shed, queen bee must squeeze. The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt like me on a tree.
In a valley below the Ox Mountains, it's a bridge by the ford of the Fox, where the salmon and trout are plentiful, fishermen cast from the rocks.
The Foxford fishery was purchased in 1999 by an Irish businessman who loves his fishing as well, comes down and fishes regular, so he does, and that's when I started on the river. I started managing the river in 1989, so I did. And we have another gillie, a local gillie, Vincent MacDonald. My name is Granville Nesbitt and I'm the fishery manager of the Foxford fishery.
You do me just fine. Another tune.
The Foxford fishery offers just over 2 kilometres of fishing. We allow 9 rods to fish it, double bank, and we have 2 boats and 2 gillies and 2 fishing huts on the Foxford fishery. And we would probably average 550 fish per year. That'd be our 5-year average. The fishing starts, the Moy opens on the 1st of February, closes in the end of September. And like I say, we would probably average 550. That's salmon and grills per season.
Bridge where the river runs out to lock on. The little fishing boats with cast lines and floats drift gently there along. And to follow out by pond to Loch Cullen comes into view. Beneath the western skies our beauty lies.
We got one! I was so excited and so scared and so nervous. I didn't want to lose this fish. Man, that is so crazy. I'm so happy. I didn't have to do anything. He told me how to set it up.
You're definitely getting overfished there, didn't they?
Yeah, you said.
And he says, I says, they're not showing. He says, oh, they're taking a rest. The next one, wall up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Even with the fly selection, I was using some of the flies from back home. No action at all for the last 2 days. And he says, if you want to catch a fish here, you better throw on the shrimp. Put that shrimp on, boy. I wasn't fishing very long. Salmon landed. Oh my God. I love Ireland! Like I said, I've got a family connection to Ireland. I was really hoping to get into an Irish fish. It would have just felt so good, and sure enough, I land this salmon, about 5 pounds. But that 5-pound salmon, to me, was my best catch in my life. I don't care, I've caught many salmon on many other rivers, but that was my fish of a lifetime. 5 pounds of pure joy, and I'm very proud of it. And I was fortunate to catch a few other fish, but that one fish will forever be my best catch ever in my life, because it didn't just complete my need to catch a fish while I was fishing, but it sort of satisfied my soul, because I made that pure connection to the river in Ireland. And that right there, I'll never forget. That's the catch of my life.
To Birmingham, the building bridges, the roads and the railways, with many an Irishman.
The River Moy would probably catch, rod caught fish in the River Moy, probably about 9,000 to 10,000 salmon annually. A lot of restrictions on the river. There was a tagging system on the river where you can kill 1 fish a day up to the 12th of May with a total of 3 fish. And then after the 12th of May to the end of August, you can kill 3 a day. And then back to 1 fish a day for the month of September, with a total of only 10 fish can be killed per rod per year, per season.
Of all Irish towns in the summertime.
Granville is a great guy, very knowledgeable of his water. He knows what's going on there. He knows his river well enough to name his fish. One fish in particular, he didn't want anyone touching. Up near the big rock, he said, "That's Jimmy." And that fish is jumping all the time. He said, "Nobody touches Jimmy."
Bucks for on the vine.
Yeah! Woo! Good job, buddy! Ah. Got the net. Man, we worked hard for this one. We worked really hard for this beautiful fish. Wow. Yeah, we got time. Oh! Yes, sir! Woo! I'm so happy, man. Woo! Good job on the net. Thank you. It worked.
Yes, sir!
Oh, I'm so excited. Whiskey time, baby. Whiskey time. We're in Ireland.
Oh, pas le choix.
We landed a fish.
You caught Jimmy.
I think I got Jimmy. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can explain this to Granville. But we put him back. He's safe. Jimmy's good. He's doing fine. And now one of the other boys is going to catch Jimmy and his brother, Nick.
My name is Michael Noon. I live on the side of the lake shore. I've been living there 33 years, and that's what started me fishing.
Pour 3 jours là, qu'on pêchait intensivement le saumon sur la rivière Moy. Puis bon, la rivière était basse, c'était tranquille. Donc on a décidé écoute, il y a un lac pas loin, il dit un beau lac pour la brune sauvage. Il dit, il se pêche même des grosses brunes. Il dit, moi personnellement, il dit, pêcher une grosse brune, c'est un rêve depuis des années. Fait que, il dit, go!
Yeah, we're here in the west of Ireland, County Mayo, town called Crossmolina. We're at Lendemain fishery. Loch is 4,500 acres, 9 miles long and 3 miles wide. We have a stock of wild brown trout, and we get spring salmon. Later in the season we get grilse, and there are pike and perch also. The ruggedness and the wildness with the wild trout, I think that's what makes Loch so special. If it was thought that there would be stockfish put in Loch, it'd be a riot. World War III coming up, because again people come from all over the world to fish for the wild brownies.
Well, as you can see, we've lit the fire in the firebox here, and then the kettle itself goes on top. Okay, sits on top there, and the fire comes up through the centre. There's a chimney up through the kettle itself. It's like a water jacket, okay, and the fire comes up through and heats the water and boils the kettle. It's very, very simple, and it's very portable. We can take it anywhere, and anywhere where you've got a few sticks and twigs, where we can make a fire, we can boil water. Boils about 2 litres of water in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Juste des lancers voulés, ramène la mouche, lancer voulé, ramène la mouche. Je pêche à 15 pieds de moi. Ah! Pogne une truite. Beau petit combat, une belle petite truite. Écoute, moi j'étais sur un nuage, je venais de pogner ma première truite sauvage.
Awesome, and you had a good day with us today?
One of the best. The company was good, the crack was good, the whiskey was even better. But yes, all in all, that's what fishing is about. You make new friends, you meet guys just like yourselves. Good fun. Can't beat it.
Ici, les gens sont tellement gentils, ils parlent comme si ça faisait des années qu'ils connaissaient, alors que ça fait seulement quelques jours. Rich pool in Ballina. Man, we're getting ready for our last morning of fishing. I think that Simon and Francis are really, really anxious to hook into one, man. This is their last day to do it. Got a couple fish already. I'm letting those two boys go first. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna let them take all the fish though. Right now we're just waiting for the tide to go out. So over here what they do is they fish about 2 hours after the tide starts settling out. So that's what we're doing.
Avondu Daramalia, one Gaelic chieftain rare, of caravels and galleys, he had a daughter fair. Could she be all of 6 foot tall and still not fully grown to become?
J'ai-tu m'écœuré là, toi? J'en avais un. Mais c'est ça. J'en avais un.
C'est le premier piqué aujourd'hui?
Ouais, écoute, moi c'est ma deuxième passe. C'est une grosse fosse. Là. La fosse elle-même prend une demi-heure au moins à passer. C'est à peu près sur 3/4 de la fosse, c'était tranquille, à part qu'il y a des saumons qui sautent dans la face, juste en face de la caméra. Il y en a. Je pensais qu'avoir passé ce secteur-là, l'action n'aurait pu bien, mais je me suis trompé. Je l'ai piqué un. Il est tenu 5 secondes, c'est tout. Bonsoir, il est reparti. On va aller chercher son grand-père.
Now all we gotta do is we gotta put a fish on the line.
Yeah.
What we gotta do is we gotta. Well, we had one on the line. We just didn't.
Just didn't stay.
Yeah, that's what we call long distance catch and release.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
You want to get that? Hey, it matches his hair. Look, matches his hair. Look, didn't it? Matches his hair.
Talking about the microphone. Yeah, we're using subtitles.
You need more than subtitles, matey, I tell you. You can't even get a translator to translate for me. It's a good job you don't live where I live, because we talk with a total different accent, and it's called Aye, that's how they talk where we are, man. Right? Northumberland.
Our
Northumberland.
friend Simone talks like that after a few pints.
I like it.
And by the rule of brand law, I'll sail her Gaelic seas. Then she to sail the River Thames to the heart of London town. Amidst the might and admiration of Liza's humbled crown, to strike a blow for liberty on the waters far and wide, and the merchant rides a passage on the lonely western tide. From the sacred Aran Islands to the north of Aran Moor, no lord or lady on dry land could ever want for more than the greatest navigator that ever did set sail. She was the pirate queen of Ireland, the Lady Grania Whale. Such strange renown to deal with crown beyond the flag of green, such pleasant conversation to see the Saxon queen. Or could blood give right unto the fight in the battle for Kinsale, for the suit with the laws of king and queen, the Lady Grania will. 400 years of more at sea, and the legacy lives on. And for
Nice fish, buddy.
Man, I am so excited, man. I'm so excited. I feel terrible. This, sometimes, you know, when you're fishing, it's a casualty of the sport. Simone calls it responsible angling. When you have a fish bleeding like that, you have to keep him. We're gonna give this fish to a local over here who's gonna enjoy this fish. Very happy, very fortunate to have caught such a beautiful fish. I'm gonna give some extra tobacco. I'm gonna say thank you to the creator, and thank you to Ireland. Good job, boys.
Ireland could ever want for more than the greatest navigator that ever did set sail. She was the pirate queen of Ireland, the Lady Grania Whale.
I've often said, I told the boys in my boat today, the man that hasn't fished hasn't lived.
Down. Right. So that's done. Barnac.
What you were saying, you record right now.
Oh yeah. I just said Barnac. I just said Barnac.